Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. I am about to head to Little Palm, which is downtown. My friend Macy works there, and I figured Ramsey is working all day today, so I'm pretty much just home alone with nothing to do other than film and edit some videos and things like that. So I figured I would go and visit her and maybe just have a cup of coffee, some breakfast, and get some editing done. But I figured this would be a good opportunity for me to show you guys my very quick and easy 10-minute makeup routine just to get something on the face because I don't really want to be walking around like the Grim Reaper. So let's get into it. First things first, I always prep with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched face base. This stuff is amazing. This has become a holy grail product. I will never use anything else to prep my skin. I just think it's the best mix of hydration and priming, and it's like that one and all product, and I absolutely love the way it makes my skin feel. And I typically, on these days where I'm just doing like a quick and easy routine, I will just put my makeup right over this. It just like makes my skin feel so healthy and glowy, and I love it. It's a little expensive, but it's so worth it. And also, pro tip, if you have a cosmetics company store, typically you can find them at outlet malls, but if you have one near you, go there and you can find this always on sale for like deep discounts, like 50% off. So definitely keep that in mind. I also go in with the Bobbi Brown eye cream, and I do just a little bit of eye cream under my eyes. My under eyes tend to be very dry because I always forget to put eye cream on, so I just prep my under eye area with this as well. So typically when I'm doing like a full glam look, I go and do my eyes first, but I'm actually going to do my base first, and I'll typically take my concealer and just kind of blend it over my eyes just to get rid of all of these veins and discoloration, and then I will use my bronzer to actually just like warm up my eyes, and that's pretty much all I do for my eyes. So let's get right into it and go in with some foundation. I've said it before in my videos, but I absolutely love this foundation because it's just so light and perfect for those days where you want to do minimal makeup. You can barely feel it on your face, and it's just the best. It gives you the most natural looking glow. It really does just look like second skin. I've said that before, but that's just the best way to describe it. I just realized I forgot to show you the foundation, but this is the L'Oreal True Match. This is the one with the hyaluronic acid. It's the perfect skin tint and absolutely the best. Next, I'm going in with the Natasha Denona concealer. I'm in the shade R2. I love that they have a shade range that has a little bit of pink undertone in it because I feel like it really does help brighten up the eyes. So first, I'm actually going to go in with the tiniest little bit on my eyelids, and then I'm just going to pat that in. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the same concealer and do a little bit under my eyes, right out here, and on the bridge of my nose. And then I also like to get a little bit in the creases of my nose as well. This is definitely a very full coverage concealer, but I am a full coverage girl. I've never really been into the light coverage concealers. I just don't think they look good on me. Okay, and then next I'm going to do some bronzer to warm up the face, and I use the Saie Sunmelt in the shade Medium Bronze. And I blend this out with my Refy brush. It's the one with the stipply end, and the stipply end works so well at blending out bronzer. I'm not going to do a ton of bronzer because this is a very light look. On other days where I'm doing full glam, I do a lot more bronzer, but I'm trying to keep it very just natural looking and like a little bit, I'm really just using it to warm up the face. Do you guys notice that people make the most odd faces when they're doing their makeup? I feel like I see makeup influencers doing their makeup like in such a very straight on, like, and I'm literally making the most absurd faces, but like, it is what it is. I'm no makeup expert. And then take it down the neck. And then I am going to take a little bit of this bronzer and, as I said, put it into my eyes and kind of just blend it outward to lift up the eye a little bit. And then for blush, I'm using the Saie Dew Blush in the shade Rosy. Absolutely love this product. I really do love all of the Saie products. I really need to branch out and try some more of their stuff because everything I've tried from them so far, I absolutely love. I think this shade is just such a universally pretty shade. It works on a lot of skin tones. Very good beginner cream blush, in my opinion. Okay, now I'm going to set the face with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray and then use some powder to just lightly powder the face and get everything set in place. I'm using the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder, and I'm going to use a powder puff to do my under eyes just to keep it very concentrated in that area. and then also on my chin and my forehead. I also will put a little bit of powder on the bridge of my nose because that's where I tend to get a little oily. So just the smallest amount down the bridge of my nose. And then I am going to do a little bit of powder bronzer just to set the cream bronzer in place and again give my face a little bit more warmth. I'm just using the Nars Laguna. Okay, and then as far as brows are concerned, I'm gonna use the Thick It Stick It Brow Mascara by NYX. It really is so quick and easy when you don't feel like doing your brows. I've used this in my other videos. It's just such a good product to just get them a little fluffed up, more manicured looking. So last thing before mascara is totally optional, but I always like to have a little bit of a wing on my eyes, so I am gonna use this Rare Beauty Brow Shape and Fill Duo. So it's actually made for brows, but I'm gonna use it for my eyes because of this tiny little brush that it has with it, and this will be perfect for creating a good wing. Okay, and then I always like to take my bronzer and just put it on my bottom lash line. I think it just adds a little bit of dimension. And then always the inner corners with a little bit of sparkle just to make the eyes pop. This is the NYX Jumbo Pencil. I'm sure you guys have heard of this. And then last but not least, mascara. And I always, for my mascara, I use the Buxom Waterproof Lash Mascara. This is my favorite mascara ever. I don't know why this isn't more talked about. I think it's the best for holding up a curl, separating your lashes, making them look super long. I lied, I forgot to do lips. I'm just gonna line with the NYX lip crayon in the color Beige. I feel like this is such a good universal pinky nude. And then go over with the Refy Rosewood Tinted Lip Gloss. I absolutely love this lip gloss. Obviously, this took me way longer because I was talking to you guys, but I promise, like, once you get all the steps down, this takes me like 10-12 minutes on any given day. This is usually what I do for my work makeup because I don't feel like putting a lot of effort in, but it still comes out like super natural, super pretty, glowy. It's just a really good everyday makeup look. Gotta head downtown and I will see you guys later.